Yeah.
And we're live, Generational episode 12, coming to you from Cleveland, all the way from America this week for the American presidential campaign. T-Mac, are you excited? Are you feeling good?
I'm so excited. There's a black man in the White House. I mean,
it's exciting.
It sounds like a first grade nursery rhyme,
Yeah,
really.
I know.
Watch the black man walk into the White House and
yep.
control the world.
Oh, and there could be a couple of rhymes in there. Like, people can go to sleep to it. Like, you can make a song out of it.
You can do anything you can want. You can...
Patent on that. We're not really in America, by the way. We're still in Melbourne, Australia. Little Melbourne, Australia, tucked
coming
away
at you,
Southern Hemisphere.
Irrational.
But we are excited. We are excited about the presidential campaign.
We are very excited.
If you did miss it, if you're living under a rock, first of all, what the fuck? It's the presidential campaign in America. You should have been paying attention to it.
This affects the way you buy your underwear. It affects ladies, what type of, sanitary napkins.
I don't know about you, T-Mac, or our listeners, but I flick my hair to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's all going to change now.
Oh, good. Yeah. So you were saying you were previously a Republican conservative.
Well, now
you're going left.
Well, let's break it to everyone. The Americans have voted and elected in Justin Bieber for the next 4 years.
Is that right?
That's exciting
Wow.
for anyone. No, Obama's back in.
Which way is actually Justin Bieber has made a grand gesture to all his fan base. He's actually shifted his penis from the right side to the left side of his underwear just to stand for the liberal White House incumbents.
These are the things that make society work. You know what I mean? It's when people come together and they go, you know what, we're ready for a change. I'm going to move my penis from my left side to my right side. Justin Bieber, I commend you, son. Thank you very much.
Go, Justin.
How does that... I think our crowd... Yeah, they're happy about that as well. They're happy about that. Everyone would be happy about it. I know.
And people, just to let you know, one of us in this room actually did vote in the presidential election, being a dual citizen of America and Australia.
Put it on Facebook who you think it was. It's up to you guys. Yeah, a little bit of a competition.
Actually, yeah. Did you put in a fake vote? Did you?
Yeah. Well, the winner will get a virtual high five from either.
Yeah. Joshua actually sent a handwritten ballot saying he wanted to vote for Roseanne Barr because she was actually on the ballot. Did you know that?
Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne Barr was on the ballot.
I wish I knew a little bit about presidential campaigns, about anything to do with American politics at all. Roseanne Barr. Is she cool? Is she bad? What?
Roseanne Barr.
But I don't know who that is.
Do you know the old show called Roseanne?
I loved that show, man.
That's Roseanne Barr.
John Goodman. Can I vote for John
That's
Goodman?
correct. You can't vote for John Goodman, but you could have voted for Roseanne.
I want to vote for Roseanne.
Do you know what her major platform was? Legalize pot. That's basically all.
So
I want to go legalize pot. Let's all smoke pot. Vote for me. We want to smoke pot.
She was actually in the presidential campaign. She was part of...
Not the campaign. She was she was like an independent candidate. Yes. She was on the ballot.
Get fucked.
You could actually vote for Roseanne. But why would you want to waste your energy to actually poke that hole in that ballot for her?
Well, I mean, the Oval Office, is it big enough? Like, how big
is that code for something?
Well, we'll see.
I don't want to see Roseanne in the Oval Office or her Oval Office in any way or form.
Can I vote for Jimmy Kinnicky?
Jimmy Kinnicky, actually, I think he pulled out.
Really?
Yeah, he his major platform was eat more sausage rolls and get on the pepperoni bandwagon.
He has a great... I like where he's coming from, and especially the way that he does his hair as well is something that we can all aspire to as human beings.
Is this guy a real guy?
Yeah, isn't it the son from Roseanne? Isn't it the guy that's on like the Bang Theory?
Oh yeah.
Or How to Big Bang Theory? How to bang
big.
How to bang the theory of banging. How to bang your theorist.
In theory.
How to bang one. How to bang, and that's what
that's
it is.
Right.
That's the spin-off.
I think he's the one who started Bang Book, is he not?
Bang Book is something that we should.
Bang Book, yeah. Bang Book's going to happen.
So I was thinking, I wanted to know. So Democrats. So the Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats, yeah.
And the Republicans.
That's correct,
So
yes.
what are they all about? What are the two?
Do we really go into this?
No, not what they're all about. I don't want to know their fucking policies, man.
Right.
But what are the people like? I don't know. You're a Democrat, yeah?
Yes, correct, yes.
Okay.
The Democrats are liberals. And, liberals are more open-minded people who are just care a bit more and about human rights, animal rights, people's rights, healthcare, these types of things. Republicans are the rich cunts. Excuse my language. My goodness, this is not an explicit show. My goodness.
Just forget that you heard that. You didn't hear that.
It's not explicit.
Let's not even dwell on it. Let's not talk about it because
I said rich jokes.
We are a clean show. We're a clean iTunes show. We're in New and Noteworthy now. You can find us on your iTunes easily now because we're in iTunes. Apple iTunes. In your podcast section, comedy, New and Noteworthy.
New and Noteworthy right there on the top. Give us a review. We want to hear it. Okay, we'll save that for later. So,
New and Noteworthy.
Republicans, just really rich guys, really rich businessmen in general.
Businessmen.
They're out to look out for the rich people, maybe, raise taxes for everybody but themselves, things of that nature.
Who are the pot smokers? Which ones smoke?
Oh, Democrats. Yeah, definitely.
The Democrats?
Yeah. In fact, the state of Colorado passed legalized marijuana.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So how do they go voting, those guys, though?
They basically, they pull out their bong out of their back pocket. They spark her up.
Hey, what?
And instead of actually poking the hole or putting the X mark, they just dribble a little bit of resin, which stains the ballot, and thereby voting.
I'm just imagining some kid. I mean, how old do you have to be to vote in America?
18 years old.
Sorry. Some 18-year-old. I'm going to go vote. Rocks up, winds up at McDonald's in the drive-thru. Hey, sir, what would you like?
He's voting for the president at McDonald's.
I want to vote for Obama.
Yeah.
We're at McDonald's. What did you want for lunch? Obama. I want to vote for Obama.
I'm sorry, sir. Breakfast is over. Breakfast is past. We don't have the Obama McMuffin.
Well, then, so how can I vote?
Sir, would you like to drive up a bit further? You're blocking the traffic, sir.
I'll just have a cheeseburger.
Sir, did you not want to cast your vote for Obama then?
Cheeseburger. No, Obama burger, cheeseburger, Obama.
Sir, drive through and
Can I vote
your change.
I want to vote for Jimmy Kanicki.
Jimmy Kanicki. Was that really his name, Kanicki?
I don't know. Kanicki's
it sounds like something from Welcome Back, Kotter. Do you know that show?
I don't know Welcome Back.
This is from the 70s, dude. John Travolta's first television show. He was
that.
probably a teenager, and he was like Vinnie Barbarino was his name.
Vinnie Barbarino.
And he was like the stud. His hair was all feathered back. And then there was this dude named Epstein, who was this Chicano dude, and he had this mad fro. That was Epstein. And then there was a real nerdy kook too. I can't remember.
His name was Kanicki? Was it Kanicki?
It wasn't Kanicki.
Okay.
But Travolta was Barbarino, and he was such a dumbass.
Yeah.
He was the Italian
well
dumbass.
Well saved, yeah.
Italian dumbass. And if somebody would ask him, question, what? Why? How?
Obama?
Why? Obama. I think I'm going into a Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You're very good at that. That was nice. That was all right.
My impersonation sucked.
You know Grease? In Grease how they had the T-birds, they had to pick ladies?
Travolta was in Grease too.
Travolta was in Grease.
Grease. Yeah.
There you go. I did something good. No, but the guy, his best friend in the movie, Kanicki.
Whose best friend?
John Travolta's best friend.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Kanicki.
That's true.
He's the one that had the condom, and they had it since like 6th grade or something.
And also in Greece, they're having some major issues with their currency over there. Is that not right?
That is a great point. Look at their segues. This is fantastic segues. And Germany, they're not bailing them out anymore.
From 70s sitcoms to European economics.
We're getting so political. This is a political-themed podcast.
Forum. Go on Facebook and tell us your political views. If you vote for the sex party, tell us why and show us images.
Yeah, and we'll be doing our presidential campaign. I know it's a little bit late, but we're going to do our presidential pitch to you guys on YouTube. So load up to our channel, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That's youtube.com/generational.
Yeah.
And we'll be having other stuff as well, behind the scenes stuff, competition shit. So get excited, everyone.
Just keep hitting it. Keep hitting it up.
Just get amongst us.
We love our listeners. We love our Jenners.
We love you.
All right, Joshua, I'm gonna pose a question to you. This is a rhetorical question, right?
Yeah.
Now I know you're a young, strapping lad, and you're out there getting the ladies all the time. So
come on now,
you're nowhere near thinking about having a child.
No.
Right. Let's just say you actually had married a chick, right? Mm-hmm. And you actually had a baby with her.
Happens. Yeah.
All right. Now you consider yourself a reasonably handsome man.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes.
And you're not going to marry an ugly woman, right?
Absolutely not.
You're not going to marry an ugly woman. What would you do? Let's just say you had this child, right? Or she's carried this child for 9 months. You've doted over her. You've treated her well. You've done everything right.
For only the 9 months, or like, what about when?
No, otherwise you slap her around.
Yeah. How did I go? Like, how did you
get nice suddenly?
How did I perform like during the conception?
It took 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
In fact, it was an artificial insemination. You just went and did it in a sock and then handed it to the doctor.
Bam! That's how it gets done.
And thanks for our sock sponsors out there in the last festival. Who was that again?
Growling Dog Socks.
Carefully. What if this baby of yours, you're a woman to produce, you're in there 9 hours of hard labor, you're helping her out in the delivery room, the thing comes out.
I'm helping out in the delivery room?
You're pulling the head out.
I've got stuff to do, man. Like, I've got so much paperwork.
You got to go sit at the pub and go punt on the Melbourne Cup or something.
Dude, I have my hair isn't pretty just by itself.
Good point.
I have to do stuff, so
that's
anyway,
a good point.
But continue. Let's go on with this little fancy land imagination story that we have.
Okay, out comes the baby.
Out comes the baby.
Ugly as sin.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
Okay, not just,
like horrible.
Really, like, okay, let's not even say like it's a black baby or anything like that, because clearly, then it's not yours.
Nothing.
But let's say it's got little Josh features.
Yeah, you can tell it's mine.
Little pinback ears, and it kind of looks like the woman, and she's got little pointy nipples and things like that, right?
Yeah. My wife has to have pointy nipples.
But it's really an ugly baby.
Oh, that sucks.
Who do you blame?
Who do you blame? Well, I mean, so is my wife hot? Is that what you're saying?
Apparently. So you married her. You tell me.
My wife is hot.
You tell me.
And I'm good looking. I have sexual intercourse with this lady. We have a child.
That's one way to have a baby. Yeah.
And then it turns out this baby's ugly.
Correct. Now, most newborns are they look like little dinosaurs or something like that. So let's say, it gets to be 2 years old and people go, oh, yeah. And you see people's reaction when they're kind of, oh, yeah, cute. And they walk away and they're whispering and stuff like that. So it's 2 years old by now. And the thing's just getting uglier, man. Just uglier.
Well, at what point is it too late for an abortion?
Probably when it's 2 years old, it's probably a bit late.
That's too late? Yeah, that's too late for an abortion. Okay, that's too late for an abortion.
What you can do is you can just leave the umbilical cord on. Don't cut the umbilical cord yet.
So that's still an option.
Let it grow up to be 2 years old with the umbilical cord. The mother obviously has to assist it everywhere.
And if we're not interested, then just sort of slip it back up there.
Exactly.
And then
just let it dry out.
We'll push down the stairs or something.
Okay, and then, so you'll suffocate it with your manhood.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I want to do that, but if I have an ugly kid, then what option do I have?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
What do they call it here? A dick slap here? It's called
a murder. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Now, there's a reason I asked this, all right?
Okay.
I got a story for you. This is a true story.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Okay, so here's the story, right? A Chinese man has won a $120,000 lawsuit against his wife for giving birth to a daughter he described as horrifyingly ugly.
That's pretty ugly.
Okay, so he sued her ass because the baby was ugly.
That's fair enough.
Do you want to know why?
Why did he do that? Why?
The man said his wife had tricked him by getting plastic surgery to look beautiful. And he only learned the truth about how ugly she was when his daughter was born.
There you go. That's fair enough.
Dude, okay, so
poor guy.
But the guy, he sees how ugly his baby is. He can't take the rap for it. He cannot admit that his wife is is subpar beautiful, right? So he has to go, screw this. I'm taking you to court, you ugly wench. And then he finds out, hang on, what's this receipt I'm finding in this drawer here? What's this? This is
the plastic surgery receipt, isn't it?
Yeah, and where's this come from?
Hey, honey, what's the deal here? What's going on?
Is this yours?
So you don't look like this normally.
Is this yours?
What's the deal? I thought your super hard cheeks and non-expressive face was completely normal. Exactly.
I mean, I knew you never smiled, but I thought you were just unhappy with me. I always thought you were a hottie. Where did this alien baby come from?
I always loved your third nostril, and now you're telling me it's not legit.
Can you believe this shit, dude?
What the... Dude, and he won. So he won that
court case. He won $120,000.
Thank you, China. Okay, China is at the forefront of what I'm trying to get across with this podcast. Okay, that's perfect. That's great. That's hilarious.
I mean,
what are they
I have
doing?
Nothing else. I don't even.
What is their argument? What is his argument?
His argument is you tricked me, you lying bitch.
So are they still together, or is that just like?
Well, they're living in the same house.
Yeah.
They put the ugly baby in a cage out back.
Mm-hmm.
the umbilical cord has been snipped, but apparently it's still operable. So it may be reconnected. They may shove it back up.
Okay, well, yeah, someone should probably tell him it's too late for an abortion. Yep.